Here are 5 tips on how to make commercial bread that lasts and sells. Commercial bread that people will love. Number one is know and have a unique recipe. This is where the game changes. This is where you see uniqueness. You see, every street you have different loaves of bread, but among those loaves, there's a particular one that people love. Why? You see, it's recipe. The secret is recipe. So you need to formulate a standard commercial bread recipe. Recipe that is unique, recipe that is profitable, a recipe that will make your product outstanding. You need to develop expert recipe that is unique to your product, to your business. That is the key. I visited Benin, and the bakery I visited, there is another bakery opposite it. That means you can see your competitor right opposite you. And then that competitor that is facing the man that invited me, they regard his bread as unique bread. And then the man that invited me, his bread, they see it as common, the normal, just ordinary bread. So the man was not comfortable, he invited me. So I told him to buy the bread from the other competitor. So when he bought from the competitor and we ate it, I told him that the uniqueness of this bread is in the milky taste. Now, in that milky taste is not actually milk, but is a good, strong, oil-based milk flavor. That was the secret. So we have to go to the market. I have to follow him to the market to select that specific one, because there are different types. You need to master your product. You need to master your business to that point that when you eat another product, you can write 90% of the recipe. That is it. You'll be able to tell people that this bread, this and this and this are the things they use in producing this bread. So when I got there and I ate the bread, I told him the uniqueness is from this flavor. So we went to the market. We saw about 5 types of milk flavor, and I was not comfortable with them because it's not that specific one. So we have to look for it and look for it until finally we got it. And when we got it, the game changed. And so you see how important recipe is. Your flavor combinations, your butter and other recipe combination. One egg can also change the game. And so you have to develop unique recipe. The second tip is make bread that is elastic. You don't just make your bread anyhow. If your bread is filled with crumbs and it's not elastic, it's not chewy, my dear, you are not doing it right. And so you have to produce bread that is elastic. How do you get that? You see, you don't just pour all ingredients and start mixing. You must know the one that will come after this one, after this one, after this one. Some persons don't know that it's also good for you to, add your yeast as the last ingredient. Yes. So that in course of mixing, your dough will not overrise. And so you have to look at the right time to add your yeast. And so it will be just maybe 2-3 minutes of mixing, you are done. This is one unique tip that is universal. If you go to France, if you go to Ghana, if you go to America, to UK, to Australia, everyone loves elastic bread that is elastic and chewy and very soft. This is the uniqueness of bread. Is your bread unique? Does it have these traits? What will make your customers leave other loaves and come to your bread? Answer this question and then you are good to go. When you answer this question properly, what will convince, what will attract and make people to say, I know this bread is good, but I'm going with this one. This is the one I'm going for. This is the one I eat. What will make them make that decision? What will influence their decision? Think about it. Get the right answer to that question concerning your product and you're good to go. The third tip is know what bread type you are producing. What type of bread are you producing? Is it milky bread? Is it butter bread? Is it tea bread? Is it sugar bread? What type of bread? So so many bakers don't know that there are different types of bread. You just like in Nigeria, they just say want to produce a gigi bread, and then you just go there, mix ingredients and this and that, combine four types of flavor, and put things anyhow. I visited a bakery where the baker recommend honey, recommend eggs, recommend uh, vanilla flavor, milk flavor, butterscotch, all in one recipe. So what would be the taste and the aroma of the bread? So stop using all these so many things that you cannot really. One unique thing you need to learn is that when you combine these flavors and all these things that affect the taste and aroma of the bread, some will actually cancel out. That means they'll be there, but their presence will not be noticed. That is it, because you have combined. There must be that one strong one that will dominate. So go with that one that dominates and leave every other one. It will reduce cost and help your business. The fourth tip is know your mixing method. What method of mixing are you using? Are you using the dry method, the wet method? Are you using cold water, or you are using normal water? What is your approach in mixing? What comes last? What comes first? Know your method of mixing, because your method of mixing, will definitely affect the quality of loaf you are producing. This is very, very important. Do you mix soft dough or strong dough? Do you mix elastic dough or the dough that is somehow rough? What is your method of mixing? How long do you mix? And how long are you supposed to mix? These are questions you must answer them, I tell you. So you sit down, write step by step, using these tips, write step by step, answer these questions, evaluate your product, and you see a change in your business. Finally, which is also the most important, buy the right or the correct equipment. Go for good standard equipment. You see, that locally fabricated oven you are using will always frustrate you and make your bread not to be elastic, because it's direct flame and it's coming from below. When the flame is coming from below one direction only, the bread tend to have two colors. The base will have a different dark brown color, while the surface will have a somehow whitish color, which is not really good. And so you have to go for the right equipment. The right equipment will reduce stress. The right equipment will actually affect the quality of your bread. Take your time, invest, put more money, invest in right, correct, good, standard equipment. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you do not like this video, I will not be encouraged to create more content like this. So please click the like button, share this video, drop your comment. What is the challenge you are facing in your bakery? And I will create a video that will at least give you solution, 90% solution to that problem, free of charge. See you in our next video. God bless you.